Wow. Out of all things to expect, I wouldn't expect this to come. This is insane timing, I would say, because it feels like every time the Colts get a roster where you feel like you can compete, something just happens out of nowhere. And I won't mention the last scenario when this happened, but Khari Willis retiring definitely shocked me. Of course, I was at work. 27 years old, very young. Still had a lot of time left, but you know, for some people, I'm not saying this for Khari Willis, but for some players, it's mental versus the body, and sometimes when the body has just had enough, it's just had enough, and sometimes there's other opportunities for you, and you just feel like why risk myself when I can have another opportunity ahead of me and I can just go do that. So I mean, he did give it his all. I mean, he still had a very long career ahead of him, and it just got cut short. He just hung it up, and I'm proud of that decision for him to actually walk out on his own terms. I mean, he was a good player. A lot of Colts fans going into next season was talking about the potential with him and Blackman being the backfield duo at the safety spots, but now you just cross them out and move on. Now it's between Blackman and Nick Cross, and a lot of people talk about Rodney McLeod, even though we know Nick Cross is probably going to be that guy to line up next to Julian Blackman. But I am excited still for the future. It is unfortunate to see him go. Kenny Moore, talked about his love for Khari Willis. Coach Frank Wright, he mentioned Khari Willis at his retirement. He says, "We're thankful and appreciative of Khari's contributions to the Colts, both on and off the field, for the last 3 seasons. Khari's character, leadership, and professionalism will be missed in our locker room, as well as his play on Sunday. I admire his respect and his decision to transition to his next stage of life and ministry, and my prayers will always be with him." Khari Willis, he said, "I'd first like to thank the Indianapolis Colts organization for granting me the opportunity to compete in the National Football League of the past 3 years. I've been building a lifelong relationship with numerous teammates, coaches, and support staff that have impacted me greatly. The lessons I've learned in this phase of my life will be valuable for me in my next chapter. With much prayer and deliberation, I have elected to officially retire from the NFL as I endeavor to devote the remainder of my life to the further advancement of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I thank all of my family, friends, and to those who have supported me on this journey thus far, and I look forward to continued support through the next phase of my life. I'm both humbled and excited to pursue the holy call that God has for my life, which brings me much joy and purpose. Thank you for all the support over the years. God bless, Khari Willis." So Khari Willis does have a plan, which is always a good thing. You don't want to retire without a plan or a mindset of what you want to do moving forward. I know a lot of people, a lot of players do contemplate that because, retiring from the NFL isn't easy. It's very hard. You got to have a backup plan. You got to have a strategy of what you want to do. I'm just happy that Khari Willis is in the right mindset of what he wants to do and what he has planned moving forward. Best of luck post NFL. Hopefully we can still see him around. But, it's just to hear from him. Like I said, he was a good player on the field. Off the field, what Coach Frank Wright said, doesn't go unnoticed. But we appreciate his services. We're going to keep moving forward. Hopefully we'll get some more news of what we're going to be doing moving forward to before we head into the season. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section about Khari Willis, how you feel about him, all these things moving forward. This is Marcus, and until next time, you've been Culture Shock.